Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces back to another video. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys who I would pick for the World Juniors if we could redo it. I don't have the lines I would pick, but I just have who I would pick to play. For left wingers, we have Andrew Cristall, who last season had 111 points in 62 games, and this season 72 points in 31 games. Denver Barkley, 102 points in 64 games last season and 52 points in 32 games this season. Gavin McKenna, 97 points in 61 games last season and 66 points in 33 games this season. And the fourth left winger, Tidge Nginla, 84 points in 64 games last season and 32 points in 21 games this season. For centers, we have Riley Heidt, who last season had 117 points in 66 games, and this season 51 in 33. Berkeley Catton, 116 points in 68 games last season, and this season 58 and 31. Easton Cowan, 96 and 54 last season, and 30 and 22 this season. Braden Yeager, who last season had 95 points in 57 games, and this season has 39 and 27. And Michael Misa, who had 75 points in 67 games last season, and has 72 points in 37 games this season. Moving over to right wingers, we have Tarek Parasak, who last season had 105 points in 68 games, and this season has 52 and 37. Liam Greentree, last season 90 points in 64 games, this season 72 points in 40 games. Matthew Cataford, 90 points in 65 games last season and 43 in 30 this season. Beckett Seneca, I don't know how you say it, I'm sorry, 68 points in 63 games last season and 63 points in 35 games this season. And Porter Martone, 71 points in 60 games last season and 62 points in 30 games this season. And yes, because I'm going to say this time, yes, I know I only have 3 left defensemen and 1 right defenseman, but one of the right defensemen can play left defense if they need to. Or they could just be extras. For left defenseman, Caden Price, 55 points in 62 games last season and 32 and 33 this season. Matthew Schaefer, 17 points in 56 games last season and 22 points in 17 games this season. And Sam Dickinson, 70 points in 68 games last season and 49 and 28 this season. For right defenseman, Carter Yakimchuk, 71 and 66 last season and 34 and 31 this season. Landon DuPont, 62 and 30 last season and 43 and 37 this season. Luca Morelli, 57 and 67 last season and 51 and 41 this season. Henry Muse, who just got traded to the Sudbury Wolves like last week or the week before, 61 points in 65 games last season and 55 points in 40 games this season. And Zane Parekh, who had 96 points in 66 games last season and 46 points in 35 this season. And for the 3 goalies, Keep Carter George, who has a .353 and a .904. And then the other 2 goalies, Raiden Legal, who has a 1.86 and a .931, and then Ben Herbick, who has a 2.37 and a .932. Well, there you guys have it. Those are the players I would choose if I could redo the World Juniors. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. And as my 2 things always go, always shoot your shot before it's too late, and always tell your loved ones you love them, because you never know how much time you have left with them. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.